people. Beneficial videos. They're very good. First of all, we'll start with a secret, okay? Because I've done a lot of secrets. All right, look. There's a Yeller. Mario 64, okay? There's... Gosh, man. Yep. Cream. There was kind of a funny video where people were talking about Cream also on YouTube. Look, there's legs, right? Uh-huh. Very creepy. Very good video. These videos are so good, but they are very, like, immersive and powerful kind of stuff because we have Triple Crown right there. Got that. So that's a slash. Okay. In the background, I'm gonna tell you what, this video is funny also. There's Ishtar Cream, but a butt. Oh my gosh, that's a butt. What the fudge? Black and white butt. All right. Vengeance. Nintendo Vengeance. Tail. Nintendo Vengeance. That's a pretty good video. So that, let alone, makes this video awesome. Here's your corner, right? This is corner of your mind, and it's very creepy. I know, it's just very creepy. So that's what. Sometimes these videos, just like, I'm like, oh man, these videos they are so crazy. I call them the poppers because they like to pop. That's why the pop weasel. Very good phrase. They're the poppers. They like to pop out of the screen. The reason we talk about Frieza's Pop the Weasel, there's a flea right there. We talk about it, nasty little buggus. We talk about the idea behind Frieza and Goku. Frieza and Goku is a pretty crazy thing. Every once in a while, I rewatch Goku and Frieza just to know what I'm doing wrong or something, because Goku and Frieza is what you would call like a very good story. A very good, surprising story. I like to watch the original, Frieza versus Goku, and I like to watch, just all that. But I'm going to tell you the funny part of this is this video was a rage quit. I got somebody to rage quit because I sniped them. And I did a really good zone. But that was like, this is why this video is so creepy looking. Is that I did really good on my zones. And I picked up my zones. There's BP. But like when you pick up your zones in a game, we know Zelda, like, so Zelda Ray, that's like a Zelda Ray because Zelda has these short stub, boot stuff. I've showed the creepy stuff that's in Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, which is a very good game, very scary. There is, okay, so hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3. That's cool for blend, but like, here we go. We start with this too. Also, the beneficial thing I'm going to tell you is that for Game Pass achievement games, Goat Simulator is going to be a fun one. I'd take your time with Goat Simulator, but there's also, we got to talk about management, which is management of Xbox, and Xbox is this is getting to the funny part. I don't know what's going on with Microsoft as of lately. It's right now I'm trying to make a change for you, which is good for everybody that plays Xbox. The change I'm trying to make is that we will speed up these Bing points. And when we speed up the Bing points, that'll be great for a lot of people who have way too many things to do in a day. You know what I mean? But I'm doing this for many reasons due to there's some good experiences you can witness on your Xbox, but like you're, you know what I'm saying, you're not witnessing the cheating, you know what I'm saying, you're getting delays in certain things that are happening that you could be witnessing. And I don't even like because like the store has good deals, and there's certain things you can do with Xbox. But right now, as of right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I tell you guys every time, yeah, tonight it took me all the way to like 9 p.m., right? And I'm kind of like, but you got to realize the reason I do this is to make sure that nobody, like the customer service, gets taken care of. And just for everybody that has purchased an Xbox, you get what I'm saying? For people who purchased Xboxes and just want to see what kind of things they can get out of it, because you can get a lot of things out of an Xbox. So that's kind of the idea of why we're talking about stuff like that. This is bloatation right here. Okay, so that's bloatation right there. But there is a pregnancy bloatation. There's all kinds of crazy ideas that video games have with that stuff. But there is a and screaming, you know, pregnancy screaming. That's then we get to the third. This is the third beneficial thing that we get into because we've done a lot. Yeah, this video was just, you know, what was great to show about this video. That's why I wanted to show this to you. And now we get to the funny little entertainment part of this. We did this video due to that there was Q that was on my team, and I thought that was so cool to have a guy named Q on my team. And there was people like later that I was in my later rounds of Splatoon that we were like talking about this boring YouTube Splatoon videos, because there are some really boring Splatoon YouTube videos. We can't say the YouTuber's name, but you know what I'm saying? We basically have YouTubers that don't know anything that goes on in the Splatoon community. So what we do is we write names of, you know, we get really personal about it because it's just like, you know, these people aren't talking about anything that's actually happened in Splatoon. I wanted to tell you this is where it goes beyond gaming, but it's kind of like the funny story of like this guy named Justin and his little post that he put in. It was hilarious. It's so trolly, but it's like, you're about to sign on, you're about to play this game, and even though you're good at this game, you know that people are not, that are going to want to make you lose and put you on 3-4s. And that's the kind of game we have now. But this is where it gets funny. See, that reaches to another YouTuber who decides they're trying to make a topic, and they're making a topic that's useless. Nobody cares about Linux. Okay, I want to be clear on what I mean by this. Nobody cares about Linux. I want to say it again. Nobody cares about Linux. When they click on your channel, so hopefully this YouTuber gets some advice from this. Nobody cares about the Linux thing. I'm trying to tell you what I mean by this. I mean that people that are playing online video games, okay? I mean, the real problem that you want right now is you want to see the people like me. You want to see the people that are playing games, are good at video games, but you want to see the people that are going through actual issues that online's going through, just to see what's going on in everything that of online video gaming, right? So that's what you're trying to see. Get what I'm saying? You're trying to see something like that. And look, I'm going to show you a surprise. I really wanted to make this video good for you. So here's my tile. Look at that right there. We showed something yesterday about this. Look how scary that is. That's pretty scary. Pretty good tile. I don't know. Maybe you got to research some tile, you know, from I do like to watch some of the home improvement channels and that. This is pretty good. This is pretty good stuff right here. I was really paying attention to something like this. And, you know, I'm always paying attention to Abadel, basically. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying attention to a lot of Abadel. The reason you pay attention to Abadel, Okay, so the reason we started to pay attention to things like Abadel, look how it's blank screen. We'll see if the fade's different, okay? We'll see. But what I mean is YouTube videos in general, not just video games, but YouTube videos in general. People want good YouTube videos, and I feel for people. I feel that people just want fun, entertaining YouTube videos. I was watching around looking for YouTube videos that would be, somewhat okay. You know what I mean? Like somewhat okay. And I was like looking for videos, just looking around, to see if I could find a video that would actually reach to people. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. But now we go down to, look, there's Mario Wonder. It's surprising we didn't get the fade. I wonder why we didn't get the fade. That's crazy, right? Normally we can, what I'm saying? Normally I'll get you guys into a fade, but it's a picture. See what I mean? I wish I had the video footage, but it's all right. It's all right. This is code 13 also. I don't know what to say. Like sometimes when you're doing this stuff or you're doing anything of this ideas, it's just been, it's a lot of crazy stuff. I've seen a theme. I know what Nintendo's trying to say to me right now. They want me to talk about small boobs. That is a crazy theme. Small boobs is a very insane theme, but I feel like it's a good topic. It's a crazy topic to talk about, but it's like there's a lot of people that are representing that kind of thing that happens, right? So it's not like just like something so easy, but there's a reason, they want to show that. Is this one showing? Yeah, I know. Is location of a level, this one right here, is it actually showing? Is it actually showing sit rotator? I have no idea. Kind of, but like I'd say you'd seen quite a bit of a detail from this from Shin Megami Tensei Vengeance when she's, eating. Nelly Furtado came up with a crazy song, right? Yeah, there's our but why. But why is awesome. Yeah, pretty much. But why is awesome. That's why I like but why, because but why is just like very creepy. And you know what? I'm gonna say Liv Morgan. I know, right? This is Liv Morgan, guys. I like to make good videos. I really do like to make good videos, but they're like, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. There's your 1, 2. This is X. This is the reason behind X to lead us up to the human, to lead us up to Rise. It's basically, this is like slow and Rise. And there's a whole idea. I look for Rise. See this thing right here? This is not but why, but like I look for Rise from Mario 64 due to I know how scary Mario 64 is. And that's the reason I look. There's our surprise Mario 64 face. Blood. It's also going to have some things with Ray, right? As I showed you, Shadow of Colossus got really crazy with Ray, and that was awesome. So that was a cool thing to show in that video. That's why that video is like 30 minutes long. That one's cool. I like the emotion of that. That's like an opposite emotion. So they don't want to always show the exact thing, but that's good emotion that they're showing right there. H's and N's, right? Well, we know that we were going to get eventually into N's because N's are, Nemissa. With Nemissa, you're definitely going to eventually get into Nemissa. 1, 2. The thing about video games that I've been researching for people is, people go to their tendencies, their little comfort zones in video games. But what I have to say about video games from what I've noticed is that because Nemissa was more of a recent game than the other Shin Megami Tensei games. And what I can say about that is that you'd be surprised how hard companies really work. They work really hard. That one's good also. 1, 2. So that's the reason that they try to add boobs. You know what I'm saying? They try to add boobs in this spot. This is going back to my Shav Colossus thing, because Shav Colossus has a bunch of crazy things going on with the vagina. And Shav Colossus is a pretty crazy game, and I love Shav Colossus. You know, that's why they put a pair of legs there. See what I'm saying? So I made a creepy video for you today. You know what I'm saying? This is a creepy video right here. And I already knew it was going to be creepy. Nintendo is really good at the stuff they do. So that's kind of why I'm going to go through my files, delete, and try and make sure I keep getting more. This is supposed to be flea, but it's also supposed to be legs. And I really like legs. Nintendo knows I like legs. And it's kind of creepy knowing that there'd be a human leg on an insect. That's kind of, you know, it's kind of far out there, that kind of stuff. But that's how creepy video games get. They get very scary, and they're really cool, and they actually have a purpose. And I just cannot believe the amount of purpose that video games can have, or how they can reach a human, right? But like what I noticed with this video, that I knew this video was also going to be hilarious, was that I was like, come on, dude. You know, that kind of thing. I was like, come on, man. You got to make another video. Come on, man. You got to try to make a video. I understand that people like Linux or whatever, and there's some things to like about Linux. But like, I was like, come on, man. Gosh dang it. You got to stop with the Reddit. Like, holy crap, dude. That is so much Reddit. There was a ton of Reddit today, people. Oh my gosh, there was a lot of Reddit. And that's kind of like, it's like, oh, cool, fart. You know what I'm saying? Just a nice stupid fart video you don't want to click on. There's way too many fart videos that are being posted online that you're like, I don't want to click on this video. I don't want to click on that video. I don't want to click on that video, other than just my videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you understand what I'm saying? Other than me talking about my videos and trying to get you to watch my videos, it's the fact that I've seen around that people be like, you know what I mean? People be like, yo, man, what's going on here? You know, that kind of thing. People just want good YouTube content. But, you know, actually, guess what? I thought it was, I'll do one more funny thing for you. There was a guy that was drinking a beer today. You get what I'm saying? There was a guy that was drinking a beer today. 1, 2. And I know he does not like me, but there's reasons he does not like me. You could see the reasons he does not like me. But I gotta tell you, it's hilarious the moments I live in due to being a Detroit Lions fan, you know, just being to my team. But I thought like, I know you people like the responses, right? But I want to say something about the football game that I did notice about this Detroit Lions and Green Bay Packers football game. And something cool I was paying attention to was, like, I was just paying attention to the motion. So I'm slowly knowing the motion of how how football games play. So that's why my picks were pretty good this week. But I'm starting to know the motion of how current football is going on right now. See what I'm saying? So I'm starting to see how current football is going, and starting to catch up with, you know, like the little ideas that are happening out there. But you have to pay really attention to football, you know what I'm saying? You have to actually pay attention to football. You have to pay attention to, like, the little faucets of ideas that are happening, right? You got to go and do that. See what I'm saying? So you got to go and pay attention and do that. And I'm kind of like, right now, what am I thinking? I was thinking, the Brian Branch thing is so cool. I like how cool it is. That was pretty cool to see the Brian Branch thing, to be honest with you. As opposed to, I'm a Lions fan, the other people are Packers fans, right? But like, to see the Brian Branch thing, I thought was really awesome. Good to finally just see some football, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of, when you're actually watching football, you just kind of want to see some football. So I thought that was pretty cool to see. And, there's also got to be the discipline talk and all that. But you know what? Like, to be be honest with you, with how competitive football is, I don't even blame Brian Branch for that. I really don't. I don't blame him for anything for that, because football is too much. There's a lot to handle with football. You know what I'm saying? There's way too much to handle on the football field, and they really do. The football teams, they do go out there and they do play football, and then when they do play football, they play football so you'll watch football. And that's kind of the thing I'm like talking about. I'm just like, yeah, here I'm looking at my phone again. I'm just like, I'm like, oh, okay. Watch this. I like that people don't look at Shadow of Colossus map too much. I look at it quite as often as I can. It's crazy how many times we can look at this map, but you remember the things I was showing you today, right? Yeah. This map is very hard to break down. This is not I would say this is not a very fun thing to do. You know what I'm saying? This map is very cool. It's a very cool map. But it's very, very difficult. You know what I'm saying? It's just a very difficult thing. Oh, I was reading into Swiss cheese, by the way. 1, 2. I was reading into the idea of how Swiss cheese is kind of hold on. See that?